Should you buy it?
Okay.
Should you burn it?
Okay.
Or should you borrow it?
I don't know.
We're gonna present each other 3 games, and we're gonna choose which one we will burn, which one we will borrow, and which we will.
We will burn it.
Let's challenge each other, and the first category will be Euro games.
Dum dum dum.
Present 3 games to me,
Yes.
and I'm gonna place them either buy, borrow, or burn.
Okay, first one's gonna be Dune Imperium. Dune Imperium is a deck-building worker placement Euro game, and there's a conflict where you can send in troops and fight each other, and then you're trying to build your deck better. Next one is Dwellings. I didn't write of Elderwell, but those are those Dwellings of Elderwell. Dwellings of Elderwell is this big, huge, epic game that actually plays in a reasonable amount of time. Placing down workers, you're getting resources, you're spending the resources on cards that give you more points, spending them on dwellings that give you more points. Really nice Euro game,
That gives you more points.
but with combat. And can you guess the last one?
And it's not Terraforming Mars.
No, of course not.
Ark Nova?
Of course. In Ark Nova, you're building your own zoo. You try to build different enclosures, you're getting animals and playing down as cards and doing different kind of projects to get you money, and then you spend that money on, again, better enclosures.
So borrowing is I can never own it myself.
No,
I
you will never
always
own
have
it.
to.
Even though you own all of these 3, kind of, you're not gonna anymore after these decisions.
I'm gonna burn Ark Nova.
What? What?
I'm
No way. No way. 30 seconds before you did that, I was gonna say that I can bet you're not gonna burn Ark Nova. But, wow. Okay.
Okay, so here's my reasoning. This was super difficult for me,
Okay.
but I went with this one because it's easier to get to the table. But Dune Imperium also is a bit bigger game, so I can kind of plan ahead and take it from you from time to time. Dwellings is something that might be more spontaneous for me. I want to play it now.
So 3 long rights, right? Long shot is going to be borrow, Hadrian's Wall is going to be buy, and whatever the third one is going to be burn.
So first one is Welcome to.
Okay, that burns, like I said. In Welcome to, you're building like your little neighborhood, filling out numbers of houses, building fences, and trying to get the most points.
Then it's Railroading.
Come on, you went with 3 whatever ones. In Railroading, you roll a couple dice that tell everybody which rails they can choose to build, and you're trying to connect different sides of the board with the rails, and depending on the type of rail, it will score differently.
Clever. So Doubled So Clever is a quick roll and write game where you roll 6 dice and then fill different fields with those numbers. The most unique thing about it is these combos, huge combo game.
Yeah, like chain reaction of things, yeah. I'm gonna burn, I was gonna burn Railroad, but then I thought, yeah, I'm gonna burn Railroading. I'll tell you why, while I'm burning it, is that I haven't played it in years. When I got it first, super excited. I played a couple of times the first year I got it, and I haven't played since. So obviously I want to buy Clever because I want to continue playing it every year. And I'll just borrow Welcome to. Actually, my wife's mom's favorite game is Clever. She's always willing to stay up later when we're at the countryside to play Clever. So this is it. Are you surprised about anything of these?
No, I'm not surprised.
Because I have a horrible taste in games.
I would burn Welcome to. Railroading is my favorite game about traveling.
Mine would have been Longshot if you put it in on the list.
Nope, I did not.
Thematic games. 3 thematic games.
So the question is, are you gonna go with the good ones or bad ones? If you're gonna go with good ones, then there's gonna be your nemesis, because you're super in love with it. Sleeping Giants, because I'm super in love with it. Then King's Dilemma.
Today on our menu we have Nemesis. Nemesis is a hidden role, hidden objective game, and then there are aliens attacking you, and then you can't trust nobody, and you have to find certain things, and it's just chaos. We have Queen's Dilemma. Queen's Dilemma is going to be the sequel of Giannis's one of the favorite games of all time, King's Dilemma. And then we have Sleeping Gods 2, because I couldn't remember
Distant
what was...
Skies.
Yeah, Distant Skies. Sleeping Gods Distant Skies is a follow-up to the Sleeping Gods game that Giannis enjoys so much. There, basically, you're transferred to a distant world where you're trying to figure out how to get back, and then you're encountering different people and doing different quests, and it's just a very story-rich game. Well, I think Nemesis can burn.
Problem with this one is that there are 2 games that I'm really excited about, and one that I have played quite plenty. Kinda not fair, I guess. Can you borrow Queen's Dilemma. That's kind of...
Damn, I think that's like, wait.
It's very useful, because you don't have to buy it. You still play just once.
Didn't think of that. Wait, can we do this? Yeah, I made it too easy in the end.
To be honest, if there wouldn't be this plot hole, I probably would switch them around. I would switch them around.
I have the power of time reversal.
How would you explain it thematically?
Not everything needs explanations. Okay. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice is basically taking the video game and putting in a board game format. It's a co-op game where each player takes a character and you're going through certain missions, accomplishing certain objectives, and doing what assassins would do. We recently got a review copy of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood of Venice, and he's super excited about it, so I'm cheating a little bit. And he really wants to play it actually today, so if he burns it, he can't play it today. I feel good now.
Yeah, because I really want to play it, so I'm hyped right now.
Yeah.
Plus, I also have played the previous Sleeping Gods, and I feel like it's gonna be fun. There's new things to it.
Yeah, it's gonna be probably more of the same.
I guess this.
Well, do tell. What are you gonna give me now?
Party games.
Let's see. He probably is gonna go with the bad ones. Oh, what are you gonna give me? What's a bad party game? Because I can't. I'm probably sure you can't name like Twister.
You don't like Twister?
I do like Twister, actually. I do enjoy it. It's always funny. It's funny watching and funny playing.
The first one is your favorite Uno.
Oh, wow.
Then it's the Mind. And it's Deception, Hong Kong. Not that easy, huh?
I actually played Deception only once.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But a good game. I feel like we should explain what these games are.
So, Uno. The Mind is a quick card game. You have numbers in your hands, and you want to, place them in ascending order. But
you can't talk with each other.
No, you can't talk. And there are no turns. Just, you have 5, play whenever you want. You can play it now, you can play it in a minute. But if you wait too long, somebody might play 6 or more, and then you lose a life. Because it's a co-op game. Deception
is, I think, my favorite hidden role game where one of you is a traitor or murderer, at least one of you, who wants to get away with his crime. The rest of you are either witnesses or the policeman, and you're trying to see from these evidence that he has left to find out who is the baddie.
Do you know what's my favorite hidden role game?
Hiding from your wife, your latest board game purchases?
This is actually going to be easy, and I'm going to borrow Deception. I only played it once years ago. I don't remember it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't remember it that well, and wouldn't mind getting a little bit warmer by that one.
Wouldn't you want to borrow it then and try it out? Maybe find out, was it that good?
That is true. Why do you do this? Stop planting doubt in my mind. I'm going to buy Uno.
What a freaking weirdo.
I'm gonna borrow mine from you. And I'm gonna buy Uno. Let's do one last one where you can put any games. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
The wild assortment of freaking awesome games that you will have to decide to do.
So it's bad ones, huh?
So we have X-Men Mutant Insurrection, we have Canopy, and we have Shores of Tripoli. Really? Not even... So this finally answers my long-term questions. It's a kind of long-running joke here. All of these, Yanis has not reviewed too positively, and I like all of these 3. So
yeah, this one is a kid's game?
It's not a kid's game.
This one is a good war game, but just not for me. This one is a 2-player game that I have to buy now, I guess. Yeah. Which wasn't bad, but I felt like there is a prototypey feel to it that I didn't enjoy.
Canopy is a 2-player game where you're just collecting cards, like in Rainforest. And then Shores of Tripoli is a 2-player war game where one player plays the pirates of the Barbary Coast and the other player plays the USA, and they're fighting each other, and it's really nice, tons of dice rolls, thematic, awesome. And then X-Men Mutant Insurrection is basically a co-op dice game where you're trying to beat different certain levels, working together and trying to figure out which mutants to send on a mission.
When are you bringing in your copy so I can burn it?
Never. We should create like a marathon where we have to play games with each other picks. This is the list that you will have to play.
Right. Yeah, that's why we won't do that.
Yeah. Well, let's see what people say. Do they want to see us playing these games with you together or not? They might.
Never.
Shut up. What?
Virgin Queen? Just Virgin Queen, right? And Tripoli.
So for people who don't know, these all are war games.
Yes.
And this is my all-time favorite board game right here. So you're pretty sure where it goes, right?
Burn it.
That's definitely buy. I want to play it again. Now here comes the hard part. I just recently, or last weekend, played Virgin Queen. I loved it. It's oozing thematic, historic events.
Burn it.
It just takes forever to play. And Shores of Tripoli is, if not the best, one of the best intro war games that I've ever played.
Burn it. Burn them all.
Thank you for watching this video. There will be no
Do
resolution.
it. Do it, you coward.
I've burned this. And Virgin Queen is kind of sequel to Here I Stand. It uses a lot of the same mechanisms and just adds a lot of things on top of it, which may be too much for most people, like 90% of people. The rulebook is like 41 pages. Just 10 hours into the game, you're still looking up things. Same thing here, but it's just a bit cleaner design. I'm okay partying with Virgin Queen than if I have Here I Stand at my disposal all the time. But I do want to get more and more people into this hobby of wargaming, see how well that worked out with you, right? You're totally in this now, and so I will have to borrow Shores of Tripoli from time to time. But this is just for the video, I would never burn this.
And I hope you had fun looking at this.
Which ones would you say, well, no, don't burn that, or, oh, definitely burn that?
Yeah, and maybe name 3 other ones where other people can, accept your challenge and try to put them under these categories. That's it.
And we'll definitely consider subscribing,
liking, sharing, and also Patreoning.
Yes, Patreoning for sure. Don't burn any of those, but maybe borrow or buy some.